Welcome. If you're looking to get straight to the point, you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling meme coin trading. You know, those cryptos based on internet jokes.
Exactly. And we're not just talking opinions here. We've got some hard data, actual statistics on how profitable or unprofitable this kind of trading really is for most people.
Right. So our mission today is basically to cut through the hype, look at these numbers, and figure out the real odds in the meme coin game.
Let's dive in. The headline stat is, well, pretty stark. A full 60% of meme coin traders actually lose money.
60%. Wow. So right off the bat, the majority aren't winning. That kind of punctures the whole easy money narrative, doesn't it?
And it really does. And then you look at the folks who just break even, manage to get back what they put in, nothing more.
How many is that?
It's tiny, only 4.7%. So yeah, almost negligible.
Okay, so if you add the losers and the break-evens, that's nearly two-thirds of traders who see zero profit or are actually in the red.
Precisely. So the idea that everyone's making a killing, the data just doesn't support it.
All right, what about the people who do make something? Is it significant?
Well, that's interesting too. There's a chunk, about 24%, who make less than $100.
Less than $100. Okay.
Yeah, so, maybe covers a nice dinner out or a few coffees, perhaps. It's profit, technically, but it's minimal reward for the risk involved.
So hang on. If we add that 24% to the 60% who lose,
Mhm.
we're already at 84% of traders who are either losing money or making really, really small gains.
You got it. That leaves a pretty small slice of the pie for everyone else.
Let's look at that slice then. What about making, say, over $100?
The numbers start to drop off pretty fast. Only 11.2% managed to clear that $100 threshold.
Okay, so about 1 in 9 traders. Still not huge. And what about more substantial profits, like over $1,000?
Now it gets even smaller. Just 3% make over $1,000. See how quickly the percentage shrinks as the profit level goes up?
Yeah, it's like a pyramid, getting narrower and narrower at the top. So what at the very, very peak? The big winners we sometimes hear about.
That group is incredibly small. Only 0.5%, half of 1%, make over $10,000 from meme coin trading.
0.5%. That really puts those massive success stories into perspective, doesn't it? They're the exception, not the rule, by a long shot.
Absolutely. So the key takeaway, the number everyone should probably remember, is this.
Let me guess, combine the losers and the under $100 earners.
Exactly. You get a staggering 90%. 9 out of 10 meme coin traders either lose money or make less than $100.
90%. That's the crucial statistic right there.
It really is. And it makes you wonder, why the perception is often so different. Why do people jump in thinking the odds are better?
Well, I suppose those rare, huge wins get a lot of attention, right? They make headlines. It creates a sort of availability bias.
That's likely a big part of it. Those outlier stories are powerful, but they mask the much more common reality shown in these numbers. It's typical of highly speculative markets, actually.
A few big winners, many small winners or losers.
Precisely. The potential for huge gains draws people in, but the probability is often overlooked.
So the message for anyone listening who's thinking about meme coins or maybe already dabbling
Is to look at this data carefully. Those jackpot stories are appealing, sure, but statistically, significant profit is highly unlikely for most participants.
it's about going in with your eyes open, understanding the actual risk versus the potential, often hyped up reward.
Right. Consider these numbers. Ask yourself if the potential upside justifies the very high probability of loss or minimal gain shown here. It's about informed decision-making, not just chasing a dream based on anecdotes.
A valuable perspective based on actual data. Thanks for breaking that down.
Happy to do it. It's important context to have.